The PS3 is now approaching 2 decades old, and after that length of time it's no surprise that a lot of PS3 controller batteries are now starting to die. While you can buy batteries from third parties, in my experience they tend not to be particularly good, and never seem to have anywhere near the capacity that they claim to have. Well, it turns out for some models of the PS3 controller you can actually use a battery from a PS4 controller, like the battery I have in front of me, which was taken from a dead Dualshock 4. Unfortunately though, we won't be able to fit it in without some modification. To make it fit in the Dualshock 3, we are going to have to remove this outer casing. It's best to use older batteries for this, the ones that would have been used in the original model of the Dualshock 4, and this is because they use the exact same battery connector as the Dualshock 3. Newer Dualshock 4s have smaller battery connectors like this one, which will need to be replaced to use inside the Dualshock 3. You can start separating the two halves of the plastic shell around the holes for the wires. Don't use anything sharp while doing this because there is a lithium-ion battery inside and you don't want to puncture it. Once you've started separating the two halves, you should be able to start effectively unpeeling the top part of the shell, again trying to steer clear of the battery as much as possible. You'll also need to steer clear of the two metal tabs connecting the battery to the PCB. The batteries are also glued inside these shelves, so once you've removed the top half you will need to get something under the battery to try and loosen the adhesive. If you're using the newer version of the Dualshock 4 battery with a smaller connector, you are going to have to fit the larger connector before going any further. There are two options for doing this. The first would be to crack open the Dualshock 3 battery like we did for the Dualshock 4 battery, desolder the wires from the old battery and solder them in to the new one. The second option will be to buy some pre-wired JST-PH connectors, and then you can just desolder the connector from the Dualshock 4 battery and solder in the new wires. If you choose this option, you'll also need to check the polarity of the wires as they run into the plastic connector, because quite often these will be reversed compared to the original. Either way, now is the time to do this, to make sure that your battery has the right connector for the Dualshock 3. Once the battery is free, you'll want to cover the PCB and the terminals around the battery to prevent them from shorting out inside the Dualshock 3. Capped on tape will be best for this, but you can also just use any non-conductive tape. Now all that's left to do is put the battery into the Dualshock 3. You'll need to leave out the plastic holders that we used in the Dualshock 3 that would have held the original battery, but with that removed there should be just enough space to close the two halves of the shell. If you feel any resistance here, stop and check the position of the battery, as you don't want to be jamming part of the shell straight into it. And that's it, battery swap complete. And this Dualshock 3 now has not only a much newer battery, but one that also has a higher capacity. It's actually been over 3 years since I recorded the footage for this video, and 3 years later the replacement battery is still going strong, and while I haven't measured the exact playtime with a new battery, it's pretty obvious to me that I have to charge it much less frequently than I did with the original. I hope you like this video, thank you very much for watching, and be sure to stick around for the next one.